So anyone can unmute themselves, tell us how your day was, and then we can get on started. Dolphin Omolo. Firstly, because your name is Dolphin. Two, because I have a key holder that is actually shaped like a dolphin. I wish I could just go and show you right now. So please, Dolphin, unmute yourself and tell us how your day was.
Hi, Olive.
Hi, Dolphin. Your name is so cool. Okay, sorry.
Thank you. I'm so happy to join. Nakuonanga tu Instagram na huko kwa email, so I'm really happy to join. I'm eager to learn
Yeah.
and hopefully can be one of the students.
Yes, yes. Not hopefully, you will be one of my students. Actually, we are proclaiming that you shall be.
Amen.
Amen to that. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Also, I'm seeing my students. Nicole, you're a student. You're here. I can see you guys coming to actually still learn. I'm loving it for you guys. Anyway, let's start. So, first of all, guys, I actually want to change up the name of our masterclass. Okay. So, I want to stop saying Alibaba Masterclass because it's no longer giving, it's not giving unique, it's not giving good, it's giving, yeah, we know it's Alibaba, like, you know what I mean? So from now on, I will be referring to our class as a 90-day make money mastermind with importing. So for this one is mastermind, but for the main course, it's going to be masterclass. So from today, guys, tell yourself it's a 90-day make money masterclass with importing. So this is a mastermind because it's a free session. I get to interact with you guys. But yeah, why have I put side hustle here? And I know some of you are probably, let me tell you the truth actually. When I started this world of business, many people in the business world say stop saying side hustles, stop telling people to build side hustles, stop promoting side hustles. And for a long time, I actually shut on this word side hustle because I was like, if everyone who is successful is saying we should stop calling it a side hustle, why am I calling it a side hustle? Now, I've been in business for how many years now? What? 5 years? Yo, guys. Hey, I've been in business officially from 2019, 2022. Yeah, almost 5 years now. And let me tell you why I am calling this a side hustle. And this why I'm calling it a side hustle after 5 years. What I have learned in the world of business that many people do not want to be honest with you guys about, that I was also not being told, right? Is for you, when you're starting a business for your first time ever, okay, you actually look at it as a side hustle. Like ever, like your first year in business, you look at it as a side hustle. Not because it's a side hustle or not because you want it to be a side hustle forever, but it's because it's your first way of seeing how you can make money. Now, the first few years or year or so, it'll still be a side hustle. Now, you could be lucky if you already have another primary source of income if you're employed. Please don't quit your job just yet. If you have maybe still living under your parents and you could still launch this business and it makes some form of money, you can look at it as a side hustle. Now, you stop looking at it as a side hustle when you start to fully depend on this business, okay? When it moves from being from your secondary source of income to your primary source of income. What I realized is ukianza biashara, it is almost a secondary source of income. It is almost a clueless world you're trying to figure out and understand. The better you are in the game, the more you move away from it being a side hustle to it being a business, and then you move from it being a business to it being a brand. Okay? So if you hear someone shitting on this word, please tell them it's not actually a bad word. It's because this person is still a beginner in the world of business. And this is something I'm acknowledging for people who are trying to start a business. It's fine. It's fine if you call it a side hustle. We are not saying it'll be a side hustle for the next 5 years or 8 years or 10 years. Okay? Okay, let's get on it. So 90-day make money masterclass with importing. Basically, how do we help you launch your side hustle? How do we help you launch your business? What is the game plan around it? Okay, so sit and stay tuned. Okay. So first of all, if you have never been to an ONR mastermind, congratulations and welcome. I genuinely enjoy this. Like I know it takes a lot of my energy and planning, but I genuinely enjoy like teaching. So welcome, okay? And if you do not know who I am, like the way Dolphin said, anadonanga to Instagram, anasomanga tu kwa emails. This is Olive Nkirote. And yeah, this is an ONR mastermind. Now, let us start. So today I have a gift. Today I said I'm doing it different. Yeah, I'm doing it different, guys. Last quarter of the year, we need to do things differently. So share your favorite takeaway on Instagram and tag our pages at Olive_Kirote and at ONR Alibaba community. Okay. And I want you to literally share from the core of your heart. So what do I mean? Don't just share. You know the kunele ya kushare. I love kunele yenye you're actually pouring your heart out based on what you've learned. That is how you might be chosen, and you will win a 30% sponsorship to our ONR Alibaba Masterclass. But we've said it's called a 90-day Make Money Masterclass, okay? So this is a gift I am giving to the guys who have come here. I am going to give to one lucky person. Also, what I'd like to say is please, 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 please don't let me not choose you, okay? And then you tell me you cannot cater for the 70%. So please only participate, one, if you're willing to take up the other 70% to pay for our masterclass, and two, if you're actually willing to pay before October 31st. So those are the two caveats with this. You are here. You are here. And I want you to tell me why you are here. But these are the reasons why I believe you're here. I shared this exact slide in my first ever mastermind. So, anyway, I shared this slide in my first ever mastermind, and I was asking you guys to tell me why you're here. Okay. So, these are the things I had put across me envisioning why you're here. So, for a fact, I know you're here to launch your side hustle. So basically, get a game plan on how to go about it. You want to start your small business. You want to make money, basically, like, right? Or you want to gather knowledge because knowledge is ideally power. And this is something, actually, guys, let me tell you, I think I took for granted for a very long time. And it's something I was listening to a podcast and they said, imagine if someone took away everything you own right now, all your assets, all your possessions, your maybe your car or your home items, and or maybe you go bankrupt, right? Or just something. We're not saying it's gonna happen, we're just saying something. If someone took everything you owned right now, the one thing you'd still have in possession is the knowledge you have acquired through life. And dependent on the knowledge you've acquired, you can easily either build these things back up or you might as well just not be able to. So basically, what I learned from that podcast is the knowledge you actually take in, the skills that you actually take in are really, really important because in the event someone was to strip you off, like now, for example, me, all my crypto disappears, my land disappears, all the things we've invested with B disappears, even B disappears, but it's not disappearing. I'm just giving an example. Can I actually build myself back up, right, with the knowledge that I have? So, guys, knowledge is very, very powerful. Like, guys, if you, anyway, again, we digress. Now, why I think you're here, okay? The biggest why I think for anybody is to make money. I think that is the biggest why. If we were to arrange them in order, it is money. So these are the things I thought about, right? And I want you to say yes in your heart. Actually, no, say yes in the comment section if you're agreeing with this. Andrew is going to see and tell me. Your biggest way is to make money. So you either want to make an extra 50K to 100K or more extra pocket money cash. You want to learn all you need to do to get this going without costly hurdles and time wasting. So costly hurdles is when you think you know and then you do not know and then you enter into problems trying to do things. That's costly hurdles. Make it, yeah, you'd like to make some cash for December or before 2024 arrives because they could be nice. You want to jumpstart this side hustle, even better if it grows to become a main hustle in the long run. Remember, I said it becomes a side hustle and then it grows to a main hustle. Yes, guys. If actually, let me say this, guys, it's okay to have a side hustle and close it, right? It is not pegged on you to have a side hustle all your life. Some people enter in side hustles to make money and go and stick to maybe their employment or other things. You hear people say they have Airbnbs for side hustles, and there are people who have Airbnbs for main hustles. Like that's their primary source of income. They have Airbnbs everywhere in this country. So Look at business like that. There are three levels. Beginner is side hustle. Intermediate is like a small business, you know, you have a footing, okay? And then now a brand. Now you become household, you become known. Like, who doesn't know you exist? That's how the business evolution looks like. So stop shooting over the word side hustle if you're one of those people, okay? Next, you want to do little to no work. How many times I've gotten people telling me, Aki, Olives, you just show me how to make money without doing some work. And okay, let's continue. You want a secondary source of income? Well, because this economy is not fun. And finally, you want a hustle that will not take much of your time to maintain and run. So I believe these are the main reasons I have been noticing from some of you guys and also from myself. So let's get on with it. Okay. I am spot on, right? I am spot on. I know, guys, I'm in your head. I know. Those are the things most of you are thinking about. And I believe that's why you're here. Okay. So now let's continue. My why too was to make money. And that's how I got into importing in the first place 3 years ago in 2020. I will never forget. Bit of a story time. 2020 started. I was broke, to be honest. I had just finished uni the year before, and then COVID hit. And I remember I had talked to my dad to give me like a bit of money to do something. At this time, I was actually doing YouTube and I was still in the pits trying to grow the watch time, trying to get subscribers. Like, let me tell you guys, if there is a year I remember crying myself to sleep, is 2020. But at the same time, I was so grateful because we were all in lockdown. So, do you know the problems I'm going through? Probably not. No one is inviting you for dinners and lunches and hangouts. So, I actually love the fact that 2020 was one of my worst years, but we were all in lockdown. So, it was okay. I went through the pain in sadness. And this is the year I decided, you know what, if I'm gonna make money, I need to import things. Okay. And this is how I actually did this video. And I ended up sharing it on YouTube. And funny enough, it actually became my second most popular video. And this is how my channel eventually got monetized. I don't know how the world works, but the world works. Okay. And actually, so many people DM me about this video till today. Like, Olive, I followed what you said. I imported stuff and I was able to make small money, right? This video was like purely, I had not done enough research, but we were able to import something. Now, common mistakes I did, right? And why my side hustle died. So again, I think I shared this as well in my first mastermind. And if you weren't there, let me give you a recap. I started a business called Tesoroli. I still love that name because, first of all, Bizan, who came up with it. And then Tesoro, I think, means treasure in some language. Andrew would know better. He's the one who came up with it. And then now Oli is my name. So it was called Tesoroli. But it died, okay? And these are the reasons why it died. One, I wanted to make money buying and selling items, but I didn't take time to understand that there was more to it than just that. Now, like I told you guys, I was in problems. I did not have money. So my mindset is very, I don't want to say poor man mindset, but let's just say broke man mindset, where you're like, I need to I need to buy something and then sell something to make money. I've learned that that is usually the wrong way of entering into a business. And that's how you see many people buying a ton of shit and then they sit down in the house and then it looks at them because of how you went about it. Okay. Two, I choose to sell items based on my feelings and wants. Bad idea. I have gotten so many of you DMing me about, Olive, what do I import? Guys, if there's a question I receive every day of my life is this one. And sometimes I'm just like, guys, do I know your budget? Do I know the things you would easily sell from your vicinity of friends, family, and circle? Now, because you have come to this masterclass, I am actually working on, you're going to see ahead what I'm trying to say, but let me just like throw in a sneak peek right now. One of the greatest ways of knowing what you should import, guys, listening to me, please listen to me. There are two ways to it. One, and I know one you're probably not gonna like, or no, actually, no, some people don't like it. But one of the easiest ways to go about this is to look at what is working in the market. I repeat, look at what is working in the market. Why? Because it's already been proven. Guys, it's already been proven by the market. Like, if there's clearly a market of all these things being sold, or you go to Instagram and you look at all these people selling this item, When you think they're stupid, Ama, what do you think they're up to? Because there's a market for that particular item. And now someone will be like, but Olive, there's a lot of competition. Exactly. If there's a lot of competition, so stand out with what you're selling, stand out with customer service. Many people shit on the customer service in Kenya. Stand out in terms of the experience you give your clients. Stand out from the quality you bring because you've partnered with ONR and you know how to get good suppliers and your quality is just standing out, right? So that is one way I usually advise people look at what the market has proven. Now, in case you're not those type for look at what the market is proven, I usually say then import what you know, no matter what. Come what may, you will sell it. Let me tell you guys, one of the strongest things about humans is our intuition to put ourselves to work depending on if it's something we are passionate or like. Okay. And that's example with my bag business. If I'm being honest, I started that bag business because I liked bags. And actually, that is one of the reasons I've said it was a bad idea because it was based on my feelings and wants. But a bag selling in Kenya, yes. What I should have done is to look at what type of bags are selling. If it's corporate bags, then stock corporate bags because people who are in corporate always want to look nice, always want to carry a nice fancy bag. Okay, they want quality bags. I should have probably targeted employed people. Me, I brought bags for youngins, as if youngins even have enough money to buy good bags. So you see what I mean? You could easily look at something that you know no matter what you're going to sell it. And let me give you guys an example with someone I was watching. I don't know if you guys know her. She's called Masi Maluli, owner of this big company for clothes. I've forgotten the name. Devin Collections, if I'm not wrong. I was watching her interview, right? And she said she was those women who would go into town selling men's clothes. And she was asked, why men's clothes? She said, when she didn't have money and she went and stocked men's clothes, and she realized if she brought nice quality men's clothes to specific people around their offices, men were very loyal. Have you ever seen a man cheat on a barber shop? Never. So she was like, men are very loyal if they know you're offering good quality services. And two, men are able to pay if they know they're getting the best. So she used to buy this stuff and go into different offices selling her men's clothes. So her conviction to sell to men was so high. Have you seen her Devin collection? But now she's moved from being a side hustler mama, working with Manguo into offices in town, to owning I don't know how many branches of Devin collections in the country. Started as a side hustle, ended up as a main hustle. Guys, if you're convicted to sell and you know no matter what utauza hizo nguo, then do that. Because I can come and tell you sell Bluetooth speakers because the market has proven, but you do not like electronics. They do not spark any joy. You don't even know how to talk electronic language. Sell what you're convicted to sell. Okay, but you better find the language to sell it. Finally, I invested money into items without considering product or market research, which I told you guys. And find another point is I started a business without expertise, knowledge, skill, or experience, and had to scrap it off and start again. So yes, this is how we ended up farming with my partner. Because long story, I ended up not continuing with the bag business and I entered into farming, and that is how I actually what's it called perfected my technical know-how of importing and starting businesses. Okay, now I have a better plan for you. Actually, I have the best plan for you. Okay. And listen, guys, just listen to me and then you'll see. So, one thing I want you guys to know is making money is simple. And I know this sounds very cliche, but at the same time, I know many people know it's simple to make money, but still find it difficult. And it's because half of the time, guys, we do not know what we are doing. Hey, guys, if I told you that for me, the whole of 2018, when I started my YouTube channel after uni, 2019, 2020, still trying to figure out what I need to do. And then it's like 2.5 years, guys, 2.5 years of figuring this stuff on my own. 2021, that's when my doors opened, and that's how I learned there are secrets into how things operate in this world, guys. Let me not lie, there are secrets, okay? And half of the time, we do not know these things, okay? Or we think we know these things, but we are either right, half right, or purely wrong, okay? And it's learning. What I've learned is someone is not successful because they could be talented and they could be lucky. But one thing I've learned in this world, guys, someone is successful because of, or rather, the working hard they put in, but also the speed at which they get access to the right information. Did you hear that second part? The speed at which you get access to the right information. The slower you get to the right information, the slower you get to the results you want. Then you want to have someone say, oh my gosh, this person is successful, so young, they're able to do it. It's because the speed at which they're learning for their field is far much faster than someone else. And that's why they look like they're successful. So I hope you're seeing the math, guys. Now, I learned something. It's called ignorance debt. Let me tell you, I learned this again from a podcast I'm listening to, also a book that I read, and it said ignorance debt is the money and time you lose for not making a decision that could potentially make you more money and save you more time the sooner you made it. So basically, you attend this masterclass or rather mastermind. Olive tells you, listen, guys, I will help you walk this journey at this cost. You feel like the cost is too much, you walk away from the offer. 2024 starts, okay? And then you're still at the same situation. Bado hujapata time ya research, bado kupata time ya kufanya ABC and D. And yet, if you had invested that money, you could have had that knowledge in 90 days. And by 2024, you could have started your year in a different level. So this is something I'm learning even for me in my own business. The more I ignore to learn, the slower we get to the end. Okay, so stop ignoring things in the name of it's too expensive. If this thing is giving you the value that will get you to something faster, the sooner you act, the sooner you apply, the sooner you get results, the sooner you learn, the sooner you start making money. Ignorance debt. Takeaway, guys. That's a takeaway. If you've not take out, kama hujakumbuka our first, we put our first, and I said today I'm giving one lucky person 30% off to our mastermind. Let's now start the lessons I have learned in the past month. The more you think you know, the more you delay yourself from reaching your dream outcome. Where this one hits me the most. 2, do not rely on what you think you know, because if what you knew was good enough, it should have moved the needle in your life right now. This one actually made sense to me in June. So I was part of YouTube Black last year, and it opened my eyes actually that we had a whole 6-month program from January to June. And it's so funny because my mom was even asking me, Olive, you are part of YouTube Black, and then after June you stopped YouTube. And I was like, no, I've not stopped YouTube. I've just taken a break because I've realized I was doing YouTube as a business. Yet I should have maybe used YouTube as a business tool. What am I saying, guys? I was relying on what I thought I knew. And then after that whole YouTube training, I learned that there are people who use YouTube as a business. For example, people who have big brands on YouTube. I don't know who you guys listen to or look up to, but let me give you an example from my end. Someone like Patricia Bright, she uses YouTube so much as a brand. Someone like, I can't even remember YouTubers' names, guys. But you know those big YouTube channels, like their work is to consistently post videos. They're using YouTube as a business, right? However, the sooner I understood the world I am in, the sooner I understood my passions, I realized I prefer business, because with business, I'm able to reach many people's lives directly. I'm able to talk to people. I'm able to help people have solutions. And that's why I need to swap how I look at YouTube than a business. I look at it as a business tool. So, for example, I can use YouTube to promote our Alibaba masterminds. I can share tips and lessons on how to import from Alibaba and hopefully create a channel of people who come into our course. So for me, that was like, aha, because guys, I was relying on what I think I knew. But what I knew was not good enough. Continue, guys. This is why people invest in books, courses, masterclasses, because people doing better than us or knowing much more than us allows us to copy them and do it faster for ourselves. So, guys, I hope you're taking this down. And not just for my course, even though I'm already hinting at the course, it can be for anything. In any life, in fitness, in wellness, in spirituality, in whatever you're looking at in your life. In marriage, guys, you need to realize that you don't know enough to rely on your own information. Okay? Now, guess what, guys? I get to walk this entire journey with you. If you choose me, or rather ONR, to be your mentor and lifeline, okay? Because I have dedicated my life at ONR to actually helping people. So if you get to work the journey with us, then you get to why faster than if you choose to do it by yourself, okay? And this is what I want to just confirm before we continue, because again, this is what most of you are going through right now. You do not know where to start with importing. You know little about the process. You want to import and make money. Um, but you're afraid if you import and then you don't know how to market these goods, what do you do next? Right? And then you don't know how to sell these goods consistently and make money. And actually, let me just say, I was watching Murugi Munyi's stories. I think it was yesterday, and she was asking business people, entrepreneurs, um, how is it for them? And let me tell you, I was reading those stories with my heart in my mouth, because I was hearing people saying, oh my gosh, I think I'll close my business, all these things they were saying. And to me, I did not register that as, oh, I'm going to be afraid or anything. It just reminded me that it's because those people do not know what they need to know to get them out of the shithole they're currently in. Guys, think about it. If your business is not doing well, or for example, if you're not selling, right? Why exactly are you not selling? I'm giving you guys like a way to look at it. Some business owner, because of like unalemewa na biashara mpaka you cannot think outside the box. So someone has to be like, okay, I'm not selling because I'm not doing ads. I'm not selling because ABC and D. Let me tell you guys a secret you need to do right now with your life. Always reverse engineer your problems. If, for example, you bring a whole stock of things and you're trying to market them on social media and they're not selling, ask yourself, reverse engineer this process and go like, okay, fine. I've done ads. No one is responding to my ads. What could be the problem? Right? One, it could be your copy is not compelling, your ad is not captivating, or your ad is not catchy. Ah, yeah, fine. Maybe the ad is catchy and compelling. Why are people still not buying? You know, you start to go downwards like that. You need to ask yourself as many questions as possible. So I did this with one of my friends. Hi, JT. And she came to me actually on a Monday and she was just like, Olive, I think I want to quit my job. Like my business is not making sense. And I remember we had this conversation and we talked about everything. Like, are you marketing? Are you like we're trying to understand why the hell are you not making money? Until we realized it's her pricing. Her pricing was low, so low that rather her issue was not selling, sorry, her issue was she's not making enough money to find enough to market and sell. So we kept understanding, okay, how many are you selling? She's like, I'm selling all these products, but I still don't have money in my pocket. And the more we dissected the problem, the more we realized it's because her price was too low for her to even sell at a price that she can have enough to even do ads or market or sell. Because now your mind, you're thinking, the lower I have priced myself, the better sales I'll get. Then you don't realize you're killing your business. You're all running to the bottom, and yet you don't even have enough money to market, have enough money to put ads. You know what I mean? Anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say, guys, is all these are things you could be thinking about. You have fear of investing and then it doesn't work because you've had people say, hey, importing it ramba, or you don't think you're cut out to build a business or build a brand or start, something like a side hustle, or you don't think you have time. But funny enough, I'm sure you have time to watch Love is Blind. I'm sure you have time to catch up on all the YouTubers you follow, but for some reason you don't have enough time to just put for this side hustle for you to learn a new skill, learn a new set of knowledge that could potentially help you make money. Now, if that is you, I want to tell you that I am here to give you clarity on how to go about everything. And funny enough, I was talking about this with, again, my friend, and I was telling her, I really wish we had CEOs of big businesses tutoring us. Like I wish like the CEO of Java would host a business masterclass, or the CEO of Carrefour would host a business masterclass. But then one of my friends said something, like we were talking and we said something We said it reaches a point when you build your business and it makes you so much money, you don't have the time to do such things. And the whole time I was like, oh my gosh, does that mean I have enough time to do such things because I've not made the kind of money that would make me stop doing these things? And I was like, probably. Because think about it, guys. People who actually are willing to work with small business owners are people who are either in business themselves, and I want you to actually look at it, people who are actually building their small businesses themselves, people who have solved a big problem in their own business and they feel the urge to really share the information because for them it was difficult to solve it. But people who make a ton shit of moolah got no time, okay? They got no time to be chasing around helping you. And that's just the truth. Because I even remember saying, like, if my, like, when, not if actually, when my businesses reach a point that, like, the money is enough for me to sleep for a couple of months, will I also have the same energy to help people? I pray I will, but I see why we don't see major CEOs hosting masterclasses and stuff like that unless they're paid to do it. But you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, but because I still have the capacity to share my knowledge, my 5 year knowledge on things and just seeing how this world is rigged, let me show you. So I want to show you how people are printing money in Nairobi, okay? So if you've come to my masterminds, oftentimes I share my personal journey of how Alibaba has changed my life, which to be honest, it has. After I started my farming business, I was able to import and transform my farm. But today I was just like, if you've been reading my emails, you already know that story. So we might as well just, do something new. And shout out to Quench 254 if you need a Tumblr, guys. At this point, this is like a placement ad. If you're a student of mine, this is how I'll be marketing your stuff. Let me show you how people are printing money in Nairobi, okay? So now this one, I want to see the charts. Let me even come out of this place and see the charts. Apart from clothes, I want to see who's gonna win. Not to win, but that's a very funny answer. Apart from clothes and shoes, what's the one other most common shop and stall in town CBD is stocked with? I want to see your comment section, guys. I want to see your comment section at the comment section. I want to see your comments. Asu has said jewelry shop. Okay, I love that. Joanne has said your sound is well. Thank you so much, Joanne, for that. Beatrice is saying handbags. True, girl. Perfume, yes. Joyce Njubi has said phones and phone accessories. Peggy has said phone accessories. Aswa said phones. Lydia said elect. Usla is saying nails. Andrew is saying electronics. First of all, I just want to give claps because you guys have already said it. So you can stop it now. But actually, two of you have already said it, and that is Joyce and Peggy Wanza, because that is basically what I was about to share with you guys. Phone accessories. Let me tell you guys, this to me has become it's too much at this point. Like, people are printing money with these things, guys. Like, printing money. Yo. And funny thing, for a long time, I did not know this until I started actually putting myself in. You know how you go to many like stalls in town and you're just like, why the hell is everyone selling all these things? Same with jewelry. Actually, jewelry is also top tier in terms of printing money. That is a very good one. Phone accessories, again, another way people are printing money. Perfumes is also another way of printing money. I'm still 50-50 about it, especially because some of the perfumes in our country, though, are they legit? But anyway, yes, clothes, handbags, shoes, that one we know. Now, let me show you how people are printing money because, sorry, at this rate, I need to be printing money like these people, okay? So this is one of the things I took note. Phone cases, phone chargers, screen protectors, it's a joke, okay? It's a joke how many people are doing these things. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. For purposes of this lesson, I will use a company called Delight Electronics. Now, this is one of the electronic shops I found on Instagram that really sells high quality phone cases. And this is because I have looked at so many pages, and I can tell just from their videos that they are buying from really good quality suppliers. And this is something you will know when you join my master make money 90-day make money masterclass. I'll stop saying Alibaba masterclass, okay? And one thing I know is the more you learn this world of importing, the more you see, okay? you start to see the guys selling low quality stuff. And after my research, if you know these guys, if you know the owner, if you know the shop, shout out to them. They're really selling quality phone cases. Okay. So I'm going to use them as an example. So for this exact phone case from the top number one phone case manufacturer on Alibaba, it is being sold at $2.3. Okay. So you can see this is the exact color they have, which is right here. And now another thing I want to give you guys tips is from now on, I'll be giving you tips on how to do your own product research. You're going to see in a bit what I mean, but let me just show you based on this example. So you can see they have stocked the purple one, and they're already saying here they have purple, blue, and black. So they have this purple one, I think they have this blue one, and then they have black. Here they're selling the same phone case for 1,500 bob. That means their gross profit is about 1,155. Now I said is about because I did not add shipping cost. So let's assume 1,100, assuming the shipping cost for this case would be 55 bob. Okay. That is 3x your buying price. That's what I'm saying. These people are printing money. And let me tell you, even with jewelry, it is worse because, okay, it is good. That's what I mean. Because now with jewelry, you get like jewelry for like 0 point something dollars, and then they sell for you that kapak for 500 bob. Mind you, they bought it for like 30 bob. Guys, I'll show you how you're going to know these things. Just give me a bit, okay? Aya. Again, I continue. This phone case price on Alibaba is $1.33, okay? And you can see right here, it's literally the same one. And this is the same one that is here. They are selling the same phone case for 1,200 shillings. Guys, this is 4 weeks ago. So I'm not talking about a product that has been in the market for 2 years. I'm talking about a product that was posted a few weeks ago. And you can see that for this one, because it's 1.33, they're getting it at 200 shillings. So basically, again, let's give or take, they're making 1,000 bob per case. If you remove shipping, maybe 950. This one is now 5x your buying price. Basically, you bought it at this, but you 5x'd how much you're selling it for. Now, the lower the price or the cost of the case, the more profit margins they attract for the business. So if you can see with the previous one, because the case was slightly more expensive, they even sold it at a slightly more expensive rate, but you can see the profit margin on that one is lower as compared to this one, because this one doesn't have that much detail. The price is so much lower. And you can see that for this one, they're getting a very good profit because they got it at a lower price. Okay. Now, are you seeing how they're printing money, guys? Are you seeing how they're printing money? Let's continue. So, assuming you stock both of these cases for your clients, how much would you spend? So, this is us crunching the numbers. Now, what I'd like you to know about cases, assuming you stock two of each, okay, meaning you stock. So, one thing I'd like to let you guys know about not iPhone but cases is, if you look at this case, they have to stock for different variants of iPhones, because a client would come and they want an 11 Pro Max. Another one comes, they want a 14 Pro. Another one comes, they want a 13. So if you see here, this is actually one of the ways to do your own product research if you intend maybe to import something like phone cases, because you can see here that clearly the market is for these 4 types. So you can add 15 since now 15 has entered the market. So you can see they're not stocking at the iPhone 6, iPhone 7. They're stocking iPhone 11. They're stocking iPhone 11 Pro Max, 12, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max, 13, 13 Pro, 13 Pro Max, 14, 14 Pro, and 14 Pro Max. That's like, yo, how many phone cases are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So actually, 11 of them. So my math here is actually wrong, because if you are stocking this one, you'd stock 11 cases of this one design. Okay. So here I said, assuming you'd stock 6. No. Okay, I assumed you bought 6 of them and not all the 11. So maybe you buy 14 Pro Max, 14 Pro, 14, 13 Pro Max, 13 Pro, and 13. So those are 6 cases. So I'm assuming you do 6, not the 11 that they've put there. So I was just showing you that if you were to do 6, you'd have to, let's say, buy 2 of each. Because now imagine a client comes, or with a friend, they have 12 Pro Maxes, two of them. So maybe as a starter, let's say if you're to do this business, you'd start simple so that you don't also stock so many phone cases uachwe na zote ukiziangalia nazo. So for example, you'd stock two of them of each, 6 variants, 12 iPhone cases, you'd spend 2400, give or take, right? Yeah. Then assuming you stock two of each. So this one we've assumed you stock 13 because 13 is S22 Ultra, S23, 11, 11. Guys, you can see all those variants. There are too many. So again, assuming you stock two of each. Okay. So this is someone who is starting. If you're starting, I wouldn't suggest you like import 10 of each unless you have for a fact guaranteed that you will find all these 10, or unless you are aware of the fact that you might have to invest in marketing and selling. But if you're starting for a start with very little knowledge about marketing and selling, so also don't go big, don't go big. But if you have knowledge of marketing and selling, you know how you can position yourself and you know how you can sell to your immediate radius, then you can go bigger. Okay. So this is me assuming like you are just trying and you're trying to test the waters with this. So you can see this one, I assumed maybe you stock 13, two of each, that's 26 phone cases. Assuming one is 345, 8970, 2400 plus 8970. Again, assuming 1500 shipping for this, you'd spend 12,870. Now, in this case, these guys are selling 1200 for one case for this one. They've made 14K if you had bought just 12 phone cases. And then for this one, because you bought 26, if you sold at 1500 just like them, you'd make 39,000. Like, guys, these people are actually printing money. Like, think about it. Now, with that, your revenue is basically 53,400, right? And you spent 12,870. And now your gross profit is 40,530. Now, let me give you guys some business terms if you're new here. There's gross profit is basically the cost of acquiring, okay, what am I trying to say? Revenue made minus the cost of acquiring that product. That's gross profit. Basically, you spent this amount of money to purchase this product and then you sold it. So the revenue there is gross profit. Now, gross profit is not net profit. This is something I'd also like you guys to learn. Now, net profit is, for example, you bring these items for 12,870. And then they've arrived here and you're like, you've sold half, but you don't know how to sell the other half. Then maybe you partner with a university student and you tell him or her, especially if you're USIU born, where all kids have iPhones for some strange reason. So you partner with someone at USIU and you're like, okay, let your client, I'll give you a commission of 100 bob. So now you're spending an extra cost of 100 to get the client. So considering how many clients this person will bring, that is an extra cost. And now when you remove that cost from your total revenue, that becomes your net profit. So I hope that was a nice segue. So basically with this money, you can buy the next stock in more quantities, invest in some marketing for the next stock, and 3, grow your side hustle to make you more than 40K, 100K, or 200K next time. Now, this is something, let me tell you guys, that's taken me almost 3 years to learn. And this is something that I wish I learned earlier. And it's when you make money in your business, being disciplined enough to feed the pot that feeds you. And many people, again, shit on reinvesting in your business. Oh my gosh, that means you're not making enough money if you keep reinvesting back in your business. Whatever, man. Let me tell you guys, if you feed the pot that feeds you, you make more money. And this is something that took so long for me to understand, because for me, what I had learned is when you make money, stash it away immediately. Hence why I feel like I have so many big investments at a young age, because my mind was fight or fright. Is that the word? Flight or fright? Yeah, like I had this concept for when you make money, stash it away, put it in stocks, put it in land, put it in crypto, put it in all these things. It's not bad, guys. Don't get me wrong, but it delays how fast you grow something. If, for example, shout out to Dendry Africa. I know the founders, they're really doing an amazing job in the business. If Dendry decided to also keep stashing their business, their money, I don't think they would be where they are right now. That owner, shout out to him, he consistently invested into that business until you can see the heights at which they are right now, where they're not just making, they're making good millions per month, guys, good millions per month. And it's because of reinvesting back in a way that the pot grows bigger. So if you, let's say if you are a small business, instead of taking all the 40K to holiday, which you can by the way, like I said, but if you're trying to make the next month give you 100, you would start finding ways to invest, marketing, invest in selling, so that this pot grows bigger. Okay, don't get this money and stash it away like I did. And don't get this money and just eat all of it. Sawa, hii imekuwa hata sasa masterclass at this point, isi mastermind. So guys, you also need to eat a pie of this. I mean, you also need to eat a piece of this pie. That's what I meant. I like using that picture. I think I've used it in all my masterminds. Guys, I want this ONR. I hope this is what you're saying in your heads. Because if this is not what you're saying, then I don't know, guys. What are you saying in your heads? I want you to mentor me. I hope that's what you're saying. I want to print money too. Because people are printing money, guys, then it's a joke that people in this economy are printing money the way I'm seeing them printing. And it's almost a very easy way of doing it. It's just that people don't know how to do it. Remember, I told you guys, how soon can I start? I hope, guys, I hope these are things you're saying in your head and you need these results for me. Back to this picture. As cliche as this may sound, guys, I actually said this earlier, but I do find joy in helping others make or grow their money. That's why I teach crypto. That's why I actually taught crypto, because for me, when I had just been broke in 2020 and then I invested in crypto and then I saw my money 10x, I was like, why the hell is no one talking about this thing? That's how I ended up teaching crypto. Okay. And that is why I'm right now teaching people business, because again, apart from crypto, another thing that is helping me put lights on in my world is business, guys. So as much as it may sound like I'm just talking, I genuinely want to walk with people through their journey of making money. Okay. Now, 90-day make money mastermind with importing. It's 9:01. I should be wrapping this up. So let me get on with it. Okay. Now, first of all, guys, what is in my Make Your Money Masterclass? So I think I've already told you guys that I am no longer saying Alibaba Masterclass from today. So I know yesterday I just posted Alibaba Masterclass. But today, guys, if you see me on my story saying 90-day Make Your Money Masterclass with importing, that's what I'm teaching. Why am I saying 90 days? I'm saying 90 days because I'm giving you 1 month to finish my course, which can literally take you 3 days unless you're just busy. I'm giving you 1 month to finish my course, to fine tune your product and fine tune the supplier you want to work with, fine tune the probability of the costs you're going to incur, and finally import your item. Month 2, I want you to actually import. So I'm going to teach most of my students sea shipping. I do teach air, but I don't like air. That shit is expensive. I prefer sea. So I teach you and show you that whole world. So it's going to take you a month for your stuff to arrive. In this second month, I will be around to still help you fine tune everything. But in this second month, I want you to focus on the strategies you're going to use to market and sell. Strategies on, is as soon as these things land, where are they going? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it colleagues? Is it my immediate radius? I wish I will bring one of my students, actually the founder of Quench 254, also my other student, Sunglasses Couture, Maggie, she sells on TikTok sunglasses. Another friend of mine, Wandia, she sells, not friend, student, she sells notebooks and planners, but I think she went on a pause. And I'll bring these people to give their testimonies soon. But one thing I liked about my first student, Quench 254, is for her, when she even sent me her testimony, I think I've shared it in my emails. She said, Olive, I knew my first clients are my colleagues. So for her, the strategy for her, strategy one was her colleagues, because they all wanted tumblers. Everyone used to like the tumblers she had. And that's how she sold out her first stock, tumblers. Okay. Then she moved to the second strategy. She has a child, I believe, in school. She partnered with a school to go for parents' days and sell bottles on sports day and all these things. And she had all her fellow, classmates for her child have tumblers. That was her second strategy in selling. Let me tell you guys, kutengeneza pesa ni kujituma, okay? Ni kujituma, and you sit down and ask yourself, before this next stop comes, what is the strategy I'm going to use to offload them? Because you're building this thing, and that's what I'm telling you guys. You need to build mdogo mdogo. You build, because for her, I think she's like on her, I don't know if it's her fifth shipment. Anyway, I'm getting excited. Let's continue. So, guys, in the 90-day Make Your Money Masterclass with importing, you will get the Unbeatable Alibaba Supply Guide. This guide, I value it at $50. Why? Because if someone was to ask me to coach them on how to get the best suppliers on Alibaba, I'd charge them $50. So you will instantly sniff out high quality suppliers that will dramatically reduce your business setting up costs and attract more profits than existing business owners. Now, if you don't know about Alibaba, they are middlemen, they are manufacturers, they are trading companies, they are multi-specialists, there's a variety of suppliers. Most people who come to Alibaba are not even aware of the way they need to go about it. So then they come to Alibaba and then they just buy from anyone. And then that is what they keep doing. And they don't realize that there are many ways, there are many suppliers on Alibaba. I have given this example in my emails that I bought a machine worth $200, and there was a same supplier selling that same machine to me at 350, because this supplier is a what's it called? He's a retailer, and this supplier is a wholesaler. But because I have that knowledge, I'm able to pick it up, right? But then most people don't. Most people don't. Mnaenda tu Alibaba, mnaandika hapo products, alafu mnaona the first one, alafu mnanunua the cheapest. So the cheapest is not the cheapest. There's a cheaper one who is even better quality. Anyway, you'll be able to distinguish between suppliers using the Chinese business naming system. Another thing I've realized most people don't know. Did you know there's a Chinese naming business system? Recorded a video tour of the Alibaba platform dissecting all types of suppliers, 20 must-have supplier guide instructions, and a live session where I show you how to use the platform to maximize your results. So the live session is already recorded and edited. It is live. When I shot it, you will get it as a recording, but it was lively edited, lively recorded. That is the first thing you're getting. Second thing you're getting in my master class is foolproof order and payment blueprint. So basically, master the art of negotiations, requesting quotations, order making on the platform, know how to press the right buttons and get the price you want from your supplier. This is something I've learned that many people do not actually not know how to do. Many people treat Alibaba like Amazon. You just go and then you're clicking buy and then you just pay. When you don't know that China is one of the most highly negotiating countries, they love the power of negotiation. They like when you indulge them in that conversation, and if you know how to press the buttons, you will get the price that you want. Another thing is, many people ask me, Oli, but I've seen the supplier is saying 100 MOQ. The guy I bought my pellet machine from, his MOQ was 10, guys, 10 machines. And I just knew how to talk to him and be like, bro, listen, I know your MOQ is 10, but I just need one. But you think that's how I said it? No, there's a way you say it. And then there's a way you're going to communicate to them for them to be like, okay, fine. Your MOQ is a joke, but I will still sell it to you. Now, you will get my professional RFQ template writing, master different payment methods on the platform, screenshots and recordings of the entire order and payment system, art of confident inquiries. Guys, you need to be confident in this platform. Doesn't matter if you've never imported, you need to act like you own companies, okay? And again, negotiating principles for smaller MOQs with large companies, and they will get to say yes to you. If I taught this to somebody, that's how much I charge them, because it took me a whole while to understand this game, okay? Third thing you're getting, guys, the ultimate shipping process breakdown. Now, this is basically all my contacts, all my loopholes, all my secrets broken down for you. Basically, the ultimate breakdown to help you save your money and adjust to suit your business needs of keeping costs in these economic times. These are tricks and tricks and tips that actually many people in this world do not know. and you will see there what I've written: contacts of the best and most affordable shipping agent. Let me tell you guys how I know I have a very good affordable shipping agent. I have been seeing, okay, let me tell you guys, I'm low-key a spy on social media. You know how some of you go to social media to scroll on people's pages and all you do is like? I go there to spy on businesses and business owners. And then there's a business owner. If I mention her name, you all will know. So I'm not about to do that. And I remember she posted, I don't know, she's gotten her stock and she's paying the supplier. And then I was calculating that amount and I'm like, why does that sound expensive? And she's one of these big companies here in the streets of social media. And I was like, I think I have really good agents because my agent would not charge me that kind of money. Now you get contacts of these people, you get various different channels and modes and learning. Actually, one of my students told me that my course was so good, she can literally she's considering importing a container. I have contacts on how to go about that. So did you see Frankie imported a whole container of gym equipment for his gym? That's where ONR is at, guys. I have container contacts. If you want to ship in your whole spa, you want to ship in your whole, if you have that kind of money and you want to go big, just call me and then pay me $100 because I'll give you my contacts, guys. And you will see there that I have, again, DIY shipping process breakdown and access to anything throughout this process. Okay. Another thing you're getting in my 90-day Make Your Money Masterclass is Alibaba Customization Mastery Secrets. Now, this is, you get unique, full or minor customizations for any of your products, and it costs less, takes less time to do than you think. Customize anything in one conversation. Now, I will even tell you something about my student. Shout out to her. And I remember she told me that in the class, I talked about customization. And I had said, if you join the class, I mean, when you join the class, you see, I had said one thing that is lacking in our market is many people are not trying to incorporate the African print in the items they're importing. And I said a lot of tips and tricks basically. And she took that in. But because in my masterclass, we teach you the customization mastery, she was able to do African print tumblers. Now go to her page. I believe if you go to her page at Quench 254, you're going to see. And I remember she DM'd me and she was like, Olive, I liked that tip you shared, and I brought in African printed tumblers. And I was telling her, exactly. Now you see, you're the only person doing that. And again, it sets you apart and you are unique in your own game. And actually, let me show you what I mean, because maybe you think I'm just, talking out of my ass. Sorry, let me just show you the page right now. So I'm at her page and you can see this is what I mean, right? Um, cheers to sweater weather. So can you see her bottles have now African printed themes? This is another one that had collaborated with one of our ONR students as well. African printed theme bottles. Again, guys, like, this is how do you reach out to a supplier and tell them this is the design I'm looking for? The tumblers in the country are very kawaida. Get me a tumbler with an African print, and then how do you go about it? This is what I mean, guys. Like, all this is something we teach in our classes, and that's what I'm saying. You need to know the art of mastery. Now, I will not share this about the person, but I want to share what's it called? Another thing that just happened to me of late. So I'll just hint about it right now, but you'll see it in the future. Another person in this business streets called ONR, guys. They called ONR. This person has been in business for quite a while. Let me drink some water. And she tells me, hi, Olive. I know you're so good at this work for Alibaba. I've been doing this business for so long. I have never known how to customize what I'm selling. Let me tell you guys, this is someone who has been selling stuff through importing for quite some time. You will see this collaboration in a few months, maybe next year. I don't know how soon she works, but she's been selling and she's quite known in the business world here in Kenya. Okay, not quite known, but she's known basically. And her products are very beautiful and unique. And she reached out because she's been selling the same kind of vibe, but she wanted to customize it. So in my mind, I was like, sis, but you've been doing this business for 4-5 years. Kwani you don't know how to customize? And she tells me that when she started her business, she was given a contact of this supplier and she's stuck with that supplier for so long, and now she wants to do something new, but she doesn't know how to go about it. And I was just like, ah, you people who are in business, existing business owners, I'm doing custom make, guys. So again, we are working together, showing her all these things, how to customize her products, how to find the supplier who can do it to her taste. Because guys, customization, there are two types of customizations, full and minor. There are people who will do minor like this, like for now, my friend, where you can put your name for your company, like her quench, and then you can put words, you can put like an African design. That's minor customization. And then there is full customization, guys. Full customization is different design, different type of material being used, different. Yani it's, yeah, basically, yeah. So I'm helping her do that, and that's how much she's going to, cough. Let's continue, guys. Aya, in the 90-day Make Your Money Masterclass bonuses. So these are the bonuses that I have introduced to our class. And basically, it is weekly product cost and profit analysis templates. Now, I am introducing this on Monday, actually. And basically, what we are planning to do is, you see the breakdown I have just given you for phone cases. We are going to be doing this on request from our students. So basically, you want to do home decor, you want to do wigs, you want to import toys, you want to import kids' clothes, but you want a cost and profit analysis. We do that for you. And we can also help you find inspiration from current business owners doing a good job. For example, Delight that I showed you guys. So basically, a weekly deep dive of products you can import, fitted with potential costs and profit margins, supplier contacts used in the research. So what I want to just put a disclaimer is, we might do this both on our email and both to our students. But the difference is, on our email, you get a rough draft. As a student, you get the full gist. What do I mean? The rough draft on our emails is basically, this is how much it costs, this is how much you can sell, and this is how much you can make. But if you're a student, one, you get the name of that supplier on Alibaba, you get the name of that business in Kenya that is killing it, you get contacts for that supplier as well. Like, you get everything, you get more, okay? So you get market analysis of that product in the country. So basically at ONR, we do that for you because we're in the world of helping entrepreneurs and business owners, and we do it in a way that we help you position yourself for better results. So value for that, guys, is $100 as well. Aya, one of my final bonuses that I'm introducing to this masterclass is monthly additional training on marketing and sales. So we've already started doing this. We did one in September last month. We are doing one next week. If you're a student of mine, we might meet on 18th or 19th October. You're going to get an email. So basically is, we are conducting monthly trainings at no cost to our existing students, and we have planned 4 sessions. So a session in September, a session in October, a session in November, a session in December. So guys, these are part of our beta. Is it beta or beta? Beta testing cohort, because now from next year, we are rolling out our second masterclass, which is marketing and sales. And we are doing this because most of you would love to get this information and no one is giving you this information. But if you're part of our community, you get this information because, one, I am also in business, guys. I have a farm and we sell products. So all the tips I use in my marketing, all the tips I use in my selling, I am sharing them with you. You can see here we have homework for the training to help students with social media marketing, pricing, branding, and language tips, how to create a story around your product. If you know my emails, you know I'm good at stories. And finally, marketing templates from popular Kenyan-owned businesses. Now, this we are currently building upon it, and we have put a number of business owners that we want to put in our templates, that a small business owner can see how, for example, Bandari Beauty markets. So it's like, for example, a Bandari Beauty marketing template. How does she market her business, right? And because we have done that research for you, you can see the tips and tricks she's using to get clients that you can use in your own business to move product. So this is our newest addition. To be honest, it's taking a lot of my time, actually. But I really, really love it. And because we're going to roll out the class, God willing, either December or January 2024, we will have a price tag on it. But if you're part of my class and part of my students right now, you get to enjoy those sessions as a bonus. Okay. And basically, guys, if I was to calculate everything that I have told you, in all honesty, if someone was to reach out to me and ask me to teach them all those things as a one-on-one session, that would be my value, $600. And because I believe it's 90K, I saw that and I was like, when the dollar has become so bad like that, 600 times 150 is 90. Guys, it's 90K. So that is basically what you'd be getting. But because you guys are in my one-to-many session, I'm not capping. This is the best price you will ever get for the value that ONR is giving you guys. This is the best. Like, actually, when I was creating this, I was like, I'm just too cheap, because how is all this $100? Like, how is all this, guys, 15,000 shillings? Like, think about it, guys. How is all this 100? Anyway, imagine all this for $100. Better yet, guys. So first of all, before I even change this slide, if you came to my previous mastermind, we wanted to increase our prices in October, but we didn't because I had not finalized on the bonuses. But now, because the bonuses have been set, we are now set on increasing our prices in November, mainly because of the value that we are giving our students. And for now, our price is reduced on our website at 14,599. Tomorrow at 12 p.m., guys, our price will be 15K. And then from November, founder's birthday, that's my birthday month, we are going up to 19,499. And this is mainly because of all the things that I'm adding to this class or this session, and all the value that I am giving everyone that is part of my student family. And yeah, basically that's the reason why. So if you really want to lock in at 15K, you have till 31st October to enjoy this class. And if you want it at 14,599, ni leo, guys, unaona leo, sasa ulipe leo, by 12 p.m. we revert to 15,000. That will be our new price from tomorrow. And then from November, guys, we're going up to 19K, because I need to pay my team, guys. I need to pay my team. So yes, this is how much we are giving the class at. Now, we have introduced Lipa Pole Pole. If you saw my stories yesterday on Instagram, if you checked my feed, this is something that was very, very requested. And because I've told you guys on November, which is my founders month, we are increasing our prices to 19,499. This is the only time we can introduce Lipa Pole Pole for a 3-month period. If you checked my stories, if you checked my, what's it called? Not my stories only, my feed, you should have seen this post. I did mention that our course investment is 15K, and only for this month we have 20 slots, meaning if 20 slots are taken up, we cannot take any more Lipa Pole Pole. But also you can just book by paying 5,000 before 31st October, and then the rest you just pay slowly. Now the beauty with this is you still get access to the class. Now you probably ask me how. Let me explain it to you. If you pay with our Lipa Pole Pole, there's October 5K, November 5K, December 5K. This is how your world will look like. When you pay, for example, in 31st October, for example, ama ulipe leo, will give you access to part 1 of the 90-day Make Money Masterclass with importing. Then part 2 you'll be given in November. Then part 3 you'll be given in December. But even as you are being given these parts, you're still going to be invited to our monthly additional trainings. So if you remember, I said here that we have this monthly additional trainings. You will still get invited to them. So you will be invited, you will get access to the September one that we had. You will be invited to the October one if you pay before 19th. You'll be invited to the November one, and you'll be invited to the December one, even as you pay slowly. Also, you're going to get this weekly product cost and profit analysis. Because you're still paying for our class, we will not send you this, as all the students get their weekly product cost and profit analysis starting from next week. So we've already prepared the first one, and if you're smart enough, you already know what the first one is. Yes, if you've not caught on, sis. So yeah, we're sending the first analysis next week, and then every other week we're sending these templates. Half of the, like I told you guys, the rough one to the emails, and then the full one with all the details to our students. So that is how much we care about you guys, and this is something I'm still going to do even if you pay the lipa pole pole. So that's why I was now saying, guys, that you will get, we only have 20 slots for this. So guys, I don't know if you're really, really serious to be part of ONR and you really want to walk the journey with me and my team, as we really want to help you guys build your businesses. Please jump the gun. And I'm saying this from the, not the bottom of my heart, actually, from the top of my heart, because I know the value I want to give my people. And if you've been, actually, no, I don't know if you've been in my crypto class, but if you've been to anything I do it with passion, guys. Let me tell you, I go to the gym with passion. I eat clean with passion. I build my businesses with passion. That's just me. I do things with energy and love because, again, I remind myself that when the time comes and I'm resting, I need to be proud of all the things I've built. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, now let me tell you something that I want us to do with our businesses. It's us because I'm also in business. I have two businesses. One I co-own with my partner, which I told you guys, YK Organic, and two, that's a product-based business, and then two, it's ONR, which is a service-based business, which is basically Olive Kirote rebranded. I hope you rebrand yourself with knowledge that I have. So this is probably your reality, where you're looking at your wallet and you're sad, and then this is your dream where you want to smile and be happy that you're making money. Now, this is something I put across because I feel like many people might resonate with it, but let me help you go through it. You might be living paycheck to paycheck right now. Money might not feel enough in this economy. Prices of everything have gone up. Let me tell you guys, kwanza electricity. Rutos, government, guys. Guys, let me tell you, I think I'm paying double electricity that I used to pay last year. Anyway, you are not happy and you're not enjoying your situation. You need a long-term solution. You low-key don't like your job, business, or you want to quit soon. You need an extra source of income. You're looking for a way out, or you're looking for a way to make more. Now, listen, guys, I cannot be here talking big talk if I'm not going to help you walk the talk. So, if that is your current reality and you have 5,000 to spare every month, or you have 14,599 to spare today, I promise you, you will not regret that decision. Now, this could be your dream. I remember I told you ignorance, debt, ignorance, debt. You refuse to make a decision that could potentially make you more money and save you more time. The sooner you made that decision, that's ignorance, debt. You want to make good money, you want to spoil yourself, your partner, or your loved ones. You don't want to be part of the complaining about the economy community. You know those people, every day you meet them, you're about just to bond about the problems of this country, okay? You want a different outcome for yourself and your life. You want to pick up hobbies because you can afford to. Let me tell you guys, I love seeing people pick up hobbies. And there's a hobby I have told myself by 2024, guys. Why do you think I'm gymming like this? You wait, you'll see my hobby in 2024, guys. You will respect me because I've been preparing my body for that hobby. So anyway, you want to have savings as well, or you want to even have investments actually. Some, either way, and you want a growing income that can help you invest because you want a better reality now. But how can you do that? Importing from China, but with ONR as your mentor. And that's what I'm saying, you guys choose the right business mentor because I'm ready to walk the journey with you through each of your dream outcomes, which is basically making money. So I hope you do work with us. I do hope you join my community. I do hope you get to build a solid side hustle that becomes a small business, that becomes a business that eventually becomes a brand. And that's just my joy, fam. Now, there are so many reviews. I like showing my reviews here and there because what's it called? I did not make these people send these reviews at all. And funny enough, most of the people who also join my class tell me that my class gives them a different perspective. Not to import, obviously, they still plan to import, but it gives them a different perspective on how they look at things in their own life. So if you can take 1 minute, 2 minutes of your time just to read some of these reviews, you will understand why people love what I do and what I do for them and what we also do for each other as a community. So if you can see this student, she's called Maggie. She's the one who started her business on I believe Sunglasses Couture, selling her sunglasses on TikTok. And you can see what she had to say, right? Like, this is not me asking them to say these things. This is them saying these things from the bottom of their hearts. And you can see what they're saying, guys. Like, again, I really feel like a professional on matters importing. I love the business tips section. Oh yeah, guys, we actually have a business tips section. I am sure I will get my business idea from that. Thanks for adding it. I could say so many things, Olive, but girl, you're knowledgeable. 100% value for money. And you can read all these things, guys. Take some time to read and see what people have to say. And this is one of them. Again, thank you so much for the class. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth just from this one class. One, guys. She hadn't even done the three. And deep down, I feel like it's worth more. Exactly. That's why we're increasing our prices. Honestly, I forgot I thought I knew a lot about Alibaba, but wait, that's why I said, guys, stop relying on what you think you know because you don't know enough of what you think you know. I was proven otherwise. The information is gold. I can't wait. Let me see another one. This one. Thank you so much for sharing your hard-earned knowledge. Information is power. I said it, guys, at the beginning. Knowledge is power. If everything is stripped out of you, it's the stuff you know. I believe this is one generation that is very enthusiastic about sharing it, which will in turn produce more economically empowered entrepreneurial Africans. You are pivotal in making the future of many great. The knowledge is in depth and well researched. Keep up the good work. And I could go on and on, guys. I have I have a folder called reviews, but then I'm like, nisipeleke wapi? You know, I can just show you. That's the best I can do. But basically, guys, you can see people saying it, learned so much, worth the money. And mind you, this is when the class was at, I think we increased our prices um slightly before some of these reviews because it was around 12K. So now we are up at 15K and we are going up to 19K. So you get a catch on, guys. You get a catch on because we are not playing, okay? But you can see what I'm saying about our master class. Anyway, let me just finish by saying we introduced the bonus section, which I told you guys, if you pay Lipa Pole Pole, you will still have access to. And you can see here again, you can see everything what people are saying, guys. Hash is thinking of changing her niche. I think she wanted to do ladies shoes, and then now she's like, but kuna zingine zinatengeneza pesa. But again, if you're convicted to sell ladies shoes, please sell them because you can be convicted to go to things that you might not be able to sell. Anyway, so we added this thing. Like I told you in September, we are doing the October one next week, and you can see it's all these are students who've attended it, and it's accessible on our website. And you can see this is someone who just responded to me saying, "Good morning. I would like to thank you for yesterday's live. It was so informative. I'm back to research to fine tune what to import." Let me tell you, the way people are serious about this shit, I love it because this shows me that if you're invested in doing it right, then even when the money comes, you will be able to grow it. If you're in a rush just to do things haphazardly, then the results will be lackluster. So be in a rush to make the decision to learn, but once you're in that space, soak in this information and fine tune what you need to import. And as I said, it's a 90-day make your money masterclass. Anyway, so she said, I'm back to research to fine tune what to import. The marketing part was such an eye opener, but you brought the finish line so much closer to me. So, guys, when I say I'm building a community, it's because I truly am, and I'm not saying this just for the sake of massaging your ears. I really want to help people build businesses. I'll be the CEO of Carrefour who is still training people how to do it. But now I'll be bigger and better. You know what I mean? So, guys, that is what I have to show you about my reviews. Again, are you ready? I hope you are. And if you are, please WhatsApp us at that number to book your Lipa Pole Pole slot, or pay directly on our website at 14,599, but the price reverts to 15K tomorrow at 12 p.m. Now, remember, ignorance, debt is a real, I want to say real thing. I wonder what happened. I think the HING decided to just, so avoid it, guys. I know, actually, I wanted to just show you guys again. What is that? Oh yeah, so this is how to connect with me. We are done, guys, with today's session. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have seen the value that we are about to give you at onrafrica.com. I can't wait to work with you guys. I can't wait to see you guys start your businesses, get the right information, be able to grow your businesses and customize them, be able to import packaging, be able to sell and market with our bonus classes every month, be able to bring in money into your pockets. And I'm loving it for myself. I'm loving it for you guys. And I hope you guys are loving it for your generation, because this is information you can pass down. Now, with that out of the way, I want to show you how to access our class on the website. Now, I know our website ikona kidogo issue in the courses section, and we are working on it with my partner Andrew. But I'm aware that the courses section has a small issue. What do I mean? When you go to my website and then you click courses, it's loading and loading endlessly. So what I'm going to just advise is, in case you want to do pay the full amount and you still find my website is acting iffy, please, please, please just WhatsApp me and I will be able to guide you on how to go about it, because we've got this problem, I think yesterday or just this week, when they upgraded some of their backend and now it's affected our website. But we are working on fixing it now. Like I said, if you are paying the full amount, please just WhatsApp me just in case, because I know my website is misbehaving. Okay, I know my website is misbehaving. Anyway, that is it, guys. I want to say I am done with my presentation. You guys can let me know what you think. Who is joining us today? Who is joining us before October 31st? Who is part of, actually, I need to write, okay, who is part of the, what's it called, guys? Part of my lucky people roster, because I said I am giving away a 30%, what's it called, a 30% sponsorship to one of you guys, based on what you have shared on your socials and if you tagged us. So I'm really, really excited. So, guys, comment on my comments and let me know what you're thinking. Who is joining us? Who is joining us? We have 20 slots as well. So, guys, join us if you want the Lipa Pole Pole, or let me know if you're paying the full price and I'll assist you, but before 12 p.m. But we're still going to, we really have to fix that thing on our website. Anyway, guys, I want you to unmute yourselves and tell me something. Um, I'm done with my presentation. Tell me your thoughts. Let me see. I'll just have to pick someone because you are not saying anything. Let me see. Um, let me see. And you can say something. I'm gonna go word by word. I can see some of you guys are leaving, but it's okay. I will go word by word. And Beatrice, Bark, Dolphin, Kanu, Jane, Joad, you guys can say something and you can raise your hand and just say something. I'd like to hear your feedback. Hi, Asu. Okay, let me let you speak. Yes.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. I have, yeah, I've been here the whole time. I really, really enjoyed the session, to be honest. I've learned so much from everything that you have said. And I don't know, I definitely think I want to do this. Clearly, people are printing money in Nairobi.
I'm
I mean,
telling you. I'm
I mean,
telling you.
I need to join this bandwagon. So yeah, I'm a
I
hit now.
love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, people are truly printing money. And I think for me, what I've just seen is it's finding the space that you are ready to work and build a business with, and then slowly just using that money and growing whatever you're growing. So, yeah, I love that. Let me actually go back to that slide because it is, people are printing money, guys. Maybe you all just need to see these slides over. And yeah, here it is actually. Do you see how people are printing money? Anybody who wants to say something? So Marianne has said something. It has been an eye opener session for me. I truly thought it's like going to the supermarket, picking what one wants, but I've seen there's more to what people know. Ooh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Actually, guys, what she said is a lot because she's saying it's like people thought it's like going to the supermarket, picking what one wants. But I've seen, yo, that's deep. Actually, that's what most people think. You just wake up and then you just show up to Alibaba and then you're just like, tunaweza uza hair bands. Tunaweza uza key holders. Guys, if you're truly trying to make money, I know. There is a way to go at it. And I like how you said, thanks for the wisdom sprinkles. You're welcome. You're welcome. So anybody who has anything to say, because I really want to wrap up, let you guys have a lovely evening and rest time. I can give one more slot to one person. You can unmute yourself, raise your hand, or just comment, and then I'll let you guys go. Beatrice has raised her hand. Okay, let me unmute you, girl. No, actually, you can just talk. Why am I unmuting you? Just talk.
Hi, Kirote. Hi, everyone. This was a really insightful meeting. I'm happy I joined it, and thank you so much for volunteering to share information. Because, yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get into the bandwagon and be a very, very, very wealthy woman soon. Thank you. And nice to meet everyone here as well.
Oh, thank you so much, Beatrice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What I can say is yes, we are on the path of being wealthy owners, wealthy business owners, wealthy people, and I love that. And I do hope you guys see and envision yourselves in this world of business, knowing that it's possible, that people are doing it, and it's also possible for you. I like what Nicole has said here. The half that I got away with, yay. Dolphin is saying, thanks, Olive. This was so insightful. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, guys, all I can say is I'm glad that you guys loved this session. I think for me was to bring you into the world of it is possible, and you guys can also make this kind of money if you choose to, right? And ONR is here to walk the journey with you guys. So feel free to WhatsApp us. This is our number. Actually, let me put the one that has our number. So wait. Here's our number. Yes. So guys, here is our number 29481 or you can also just email us. I know if you're part of my email list, you have been getting my emails and more is coming next week. So if you are looking to start this journey with us, kindly email us or get a phone and call me and email me or whatever, or WhatsApp me and we'll get you onboarded ASAP. Otherwise, I want to leave you guys. I want to love you and leave you. Have a lovely evening. And I hope I get to see a lot of WhatsApp messages from you guys telling me, girl, I am joining the 90-day Make Your Money Masterclass ASAP and starting the journey with you. Stay tuned for my emails that are coming. Like I told you guys, the rough emails with the cost and profit analysis will be dropped every other week. For my students, I will be creating a template, giving you the supplier name, giving you all the details for you to just access them directly. And I just want to say good night. Be blessed, guys. I gotta say goodbye, and we will talk in the emails. Anyway, guys, bye. Let me say bye to each and every one of you as you leave. Thank you for coming and goodbye. Anne, Asu, Bark, Beatrice, Dolphin, Jacqueline, Jane, Joanne, Kelvin, McKenna, Marianne, Nicole, Paul, and Peggy. Bye, guys. Good night. Be blessed. And whoever is going to win my 30% discount gift, I will see your tags. I'm just about to log in actually right now. I will see your tags and then I will just announce on my socials and then we can onboard you ASAP. Love you guys. Good night, everybody.